What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video.
All right, Trey, let's get into our MLB picks and props for Friday, June 23rd slate of games. Before we get started, Trey, we do have a live tonight. It's going to be around 8 o'clock tonight. I am in Nashville. Trey's out of town as well. We're going to have two guests on tonight. We're going to have Tyler from the other night, and we're going to have one of my buddies on tonight as well. We're going to have dual trivia. What we're going to do tonight is going to have $100 on the line. It's going to be Team Chandler. It's going to be one of the guys coming on. It's going to be Team Randall. The chat's going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to play for $50 if Team Randall wins, $50 if Team Chandler wins. And whichever one of them does win, they will steal the other person's 50. And if you comment hashtag Team Chandler and he wins, you will have a chance to win $100. We're going to put you guys on the wheel tonight. And if Tyler wins and you guys put hashtag Randall in the chat, you guys have the chance to win $100 from Tyler. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight on the trivia. We're going to talk about the NBA draft. We're going to break all that down. We have some other good topics, but Trey, let's get into these picks from yesterday. Starts off.
And people, everyone needs to drop down some clapping and just say thank you, Bear, because this guy right here, he's at a bachelor party, like he said, in Nashville. He just got up. It's 7 a.m. here. You know he's going through it. So anybody, drop down like thank you, Bear. But to go over what we did yesterday, it was a pretty good day for our MLB game picks. I gave out the Braves on the money line versus the Phillies. This bet cashed for us because the Braves won this game by a score of 5-1. Bryce Elder, I didn't have to worry about him. He had himself another gem of a game, pitching 7 shutout innings, only allowing 3 hits. So shout out to the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, Trey, I also went 1-0. I had the Mariners on the money line, plus money to beat the Yankees. Brayan Wu, fantastic again in this game. The Mariners were up 7-0 in 3 innings. So that was a no-sweat bet. Glad that cashed. We swept the board. Let's do it again today. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking this Seattle Mariners at Baltimore Orioles game. I'm beyond excited to watch this game, to be honest, because both these teams are throwing out their best pitchers in this game. The Mariners, they're throwing out Logan Gilbert, and he's pitched in 14 games so far this season. And he's turned that to a 4-4 record with a 4.31 ERA. But his road ERA does creep up a little bit to 4.57. And the Orioles, they're throwing out Kyle Gibson here, and he's pitched in 15 games for them. And he's turned that to an 8-4 record with a 3.94 ERA. And he does get a little bit more comfortable at home with a 3.53 ERA. But Gibson, he's just been the more consistent pitcher, and he's pitching at home here, so I have to give him the pitching edge. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the Baltimore Orioles on the money line. I love it at -112. It almost seems too good to be true. Baltimore, they've been great all season long, especially at home. And it's basically even money against the Mariners, who have not really been all that great this season. So I'm going to be jumping all over that. And the Orioles, they're the 8th ranked scoring offense in baseball, averaging 4.93 runs per game. Meanwhile, the Mariners, they're all the way down there at 19th in baseball, only scoring 4.32 runs per game. So give me the better pitcher, the better hitters, and the home team in this game. Let's go Baltimore.
Yeah, Joe, I really like that play. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And I am shocked that this line is as low as it is for the Braves. They are only -160 with Luke Weaver on the mound for the Reds. I'm going to take them here first 5 at -0.5 in this game. I think the Braves will get to Weaver early in this game. Luke Weaver is turning into a walking 3 runs allowed for the Reds, and it's not going to change if the Reds don't make any moves in the rotation. He is clearly struggling out there on the mound, giving up 21 hits and 15 earned runs in just his last 3 games. The Atlanta Braves are the second best hitting team in the MLB, and they will torture Luke Weaver in this game. They don't have any easy outs on that team. And with what we have seen from Weaver this year, I think we are safe to make a little bit bigger of a wager on this one. Take the Braves first 5. They're going to jump all over Weaver early, getting a big lead in the first 5. Take the Braves -0.5 as my first play tomorrow on the first 5. Trey, let's take a look at our player props. Starts off.
Yes, and I swept the board here too because I gave out Corbin Carroll over 8.5 fantasy score versus the Nationals, and Logan Allen under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the A's. And I swept the board, and it felt great because Carroll, he went 1-4 with a single, a walk, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Stolen base with a little cherry on top to cash us that bet. So that comes out to 14 fantasy points. And Logan Allen, he pitched himself a gem of a game here versus the A's. He only pitched in 4 innings, but he did not allow a single run and only allowed 2 hits. So yesterday felt great, and I'm going to turn it over into today.
Yeah, Trey, felt horrible. You texted me last night at like 1 a.m. and said we had the entire sweep of the board to yesterday, but Julio was the only loss. And I was the only loss yesterday going 1-1. Julio had 1 hit. He had a single in the first inning. The Mariners scored 1,000 runs, and he didn't get back on base, so he went 1 for 5. Tough loss there, but Blake Snell, again, dominated. under 2.5 earned runs was the win yesterday. He is insane right now on another level. 1-1. I'll try to go 2-0 today, though. Trey, start us off.
And I'm going to be taking Luis Arraez over 1.5 total bases versus the Pirates. Is there anybody having a better season than Arraez? The only two players I can really think of are Shohei and Acuna, but it's still insane. He's batting .397 with 106 hits in 70 games. And Arraez, he has 129 total bases on the season, so that comes out to 1.84 per game. And with the Pirates throwing out an absolute garbage, terrible pitcher in this game, I think that we could easily cash this over 1.5 total bases. And the Pirates, they're throwing out not a very good pitcher in this game in Luis Ortiz. And Ortiz, he's a rookie that's not really done that much good this year. So I expect Luis Arraez to kind of get to him early and kind of prove his point that he's the NL MVP candidate and he deserves some respect at the plate. And I expect Arraez to get on base to start the game. And then we just need him to do it one more time. And that's a sure bet right there. So give me Luis Arraez to go over 1.5 total bases.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. For my batting prop tonight, I'm going to go with Gary Sanchez over 1.5 bases going up against the Washington Nationals. This is going to be a plus money play. He will be getting a great matchup against Patrick Corbin in this game, who has been torn apart over his last several starts. In his last 10 games for Corbin, he has given up 7+ hits in 7 of those 10 games. He's coming off a horrible start against the Marlins where he allowed 11 hits in 6 innings. Corbin is going to get lit up again in this game as he continues to lead the MLB in hits allowed per game. Gary Sanchez is coming into this game coming off a 3-game hitting night against the Giants and hitting a home run in that game as well. We haven't seen much of Gary Sanchez this year, but we do know he still has power in that bat, hitting home runs this year. I like him to get a hold of one in this game against Corbin as he continues to rake for the Padres. Take Gary Sanchez over 1.5 bases as my first play tomorrow, Trey.
And then my pitching prop, it's going to be Emmet Sheehan under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Astros. Sign me up for this prop because we've only seen this rookie pitcher pitch only once. That's all I needed to see because I'm all in on him. In his only start, it was against the Giants last week, and he pitched 6 scoreless, no-hit innings. And then the Dodgers pulled him out, but I thought that they should have kept him going. But I don't expect him to get another no-hit game here, obviously, against the Astros. But he should be very great here versus them because Houston, they're the 17th ranked scoring offense in baseball when it comes to scoring in the first 5 innings. They only averaged 2.55 runs in the first 5. But yet this Astros team is coming off a game where they scored 10 total runs. But the law of averages is going to help us out here, and they're going to come back down to reality. So give me Emmet Sheehan to go under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Astros.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. For my pitching prop tonight, I'm going to go with Brayan Bello, under 2.5 earned runs against the Chicago White Sox. This is my guy now. He's a go-to pick when I see him on the mound. Bello has been amazing this season after his first couple starts, and that's going to continue in this game against the White Sox. Brayan, in his last 5 games, has pitched 6+ innings in 4 of 5 games, and he has kept the runs down in this 5-game stretch as well. He is getting a very good matchup against the White Sox, who are ranked 22nd in the MLB in team batting average, hitting .234 on the season as a team. The Sox this season are also struggling to get runners across, scoring the 10th least amount of runs on the year. Look for Bello to keep this hot pitching streak going, working through the White Sox lineup. I'm going to go under 2.5 earned runs allowed for my last play of the night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our MLB player props and game picks for Friday, June 23rd slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching.
Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.